Furry friends are what make our families whole, aren't they? And while they're priceless in our hearts, they can be a bit expensive to our wallets.
Yeah, so can you provide the best care for your pet on a budget? Sunrise Tech editor Sean White has been investigating.
We love them. Look, morning guys, here in Australia, we have one of the highest rates of pet ownership in the world, and with that means a lot of trips to the vet. So should you get pet insurance? We break down on whether it's worth it.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
There are almost 29 million pets living in Australian homes, with 2/3 of us having at least one animal. 48% own dogs, while over 30% have a cat. But there are lots of costs associated with being a pet parent, especially when it comes to veterinary care.
There is no Medicare for pets, which means that unlike human healthcare, where a lot of these costs are covered, we don't have a real understanding oftentimes about the true costs.
Most animals visit the vet more than once a year, and if unexpected, these expenses can break the bank. Out of all pet owners, only 600,000 Aussies have pet insurance. But with the average price of vet treatment costing $557 and some bills exceeding $20,000, it can be a worthwhile investment to save you in the long run. The cost of veterinary healthcare is expected to increase by 9.75% by 2027. Well, pet insurance allows you to plan and prepare for any potential cost your furry friend may incur.
As a Groodle, we know that Kelsey is full of life, full of energy, likes to take risks, does mean she's probably a bit more accident prone. So that's something that we need to keep an eye on in an insurance policy.
But no two pets are the same, so how can you find a plan to suit your needs? Check out Gap Only, a new comparison pet insurance tool providing personalised policies for your pet.
By going online and using the tool, you can enter a few key details, age and breed, and that will give you an indication of what you can expect to pay for pet insurance and also what that will cover.
And if you're thinking about getting insured, make sure the policy is Gap Only ready to process claims quickly and easily.
It's an innovation that actually allows a pet owner to claim on the spot at the clinic while they're still there. And all they need to pay is the difference between the treatment costs and what their insurance policy covers.
Oh, there we go. It's really interesting, isn't it? Any other things we should consider as a pet owner?
Okay, so, well, Shervo, we have created a profile for Murphy, who should really have an agent by now because he's so popular.
Where is
with
Murphy?
Key things you should think
he's not
about.
here? That's a surprise.
Look, a 5-year-old cavoodle, that's actually 39 in dog years. And as he enters middle age, a comprehensive policy that covers him for accidents and illness with a relatively high level of cover and annual benefit limit. Depending on the provider, that's an estimated cost between $38 and $46 per month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Gap-only ready policy means you don't pay the full treatment cost up front and wait to be reimbursed. You just pay that gap. Look, I spent $5,000 on my cat's teeth.
Wow.
Because I didn't have pet insurance.
So, really?
You know,
What, you had to have the teeth removed?
had to have them removed. I think overall, right, you can take the risk and your pet has no problems whatsoever.
Yes.
And you save all that money. But then
There's
also
that one
love them.
moment.
Yeah.
And there's always something going wrong
Yep.
somewhere along the line. So, but it's cheaper if you get it early.
Yes, that's
Take it
right.
out
That is a
early.
really good key point from when you get them, because if you get it later, a few years later, your policy is going to be more money.
And then stay up to date with your worming and your fleas and your vaccinations and all of that, and that'll
Yes.
lower the price too,
Oh, good
because
point.
you won't get issues
Yeah.
ongoing.
I bet you Murphy, though, has top shelf treatment, premium. Yeah?
He's well looked after. He
Okay.
gets
Was he
groomed.
busy today?
He gets groomed every 6 months or
Where
so.
is he? Was he busy?
Yeah, he was busy. He had another gig.
He's just, you know what he said? He said, talk to the poor. Just see you.
Thanks, Sean.